Alright, we're back. So I got more movies. I have Blue Valentine from 2010 and Green Lantern Emerald Knights from 2011. So out of these two movies, I love them both. These are both special and very precious to me. Let's do Green Lantern first. So, Green Lantern Emerald Knights, 2011 DC Universe animated film, one of the best. From the producers of the movie Green Lantern, which is a piece of shit. So, the special features include why Green Lantern matters, the talent of Jeff Johns, filmmaker commentary, virtual comic to screen, Abin Sur, Beautiful but Deadly, Laria Emoto. Plus, Only the Bravest, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, in-depth profile on the interconnected men, women, and creatures of the Corps. Sneak peek at Batman Year One, preview of DC's next animated film, explore All-Star Superman, and Bruce Timm presents 2 bonus cartoons. So there is the synopsis for the film. This is a damn good movie. This is so important to me because it inspires hope. For real. So, I get DVD, which also has a digital copy. Got the Blu-ray. This I got off of eBay for a damn good price years back. You have 6 lanterns, 6 tails, one groundbreaking film. They're all origin stories, which is really fun. This is a damn good origin stories film. And it has a spectacular cast as well. Oh, there we go. You got Nathan Fillion playing Hal Jordan. He's my favorite. Jason Isaacs plays Sinestro. Elizabeth Moss plays Laria. Henry plays I think he plays Abin Sur, and Arnold Vosloo plays let me think. What the fuck's his name? Atrocitus. That's it. Or her father, I think. One of the two, I forget. But yeah, you learn about Kilowog's origins, Abin Sur's encounter with Atrocitus. Well, let me think. How the rings came to be. Laria's backstory. I forget his name. Oh, Tomar Ray. That's it. Tomar Ray's backstory is connected to Kilowog's as well. And this movie. This movie always makes me cry because it's so beautiful and it's so good. And all 6 stories tie into each other. And the last one is about Mogo, which is the planet that is a Green Lantern. Yeah. Some badass shit. And of course you got Bofunga, the Unrelenting. I love that motherfucker. Bofunga! Like, dude, you're funny. I love you. So, yeah. I love the shit out of this. Hang on. Got it. There we go. Thirsty. Much better. So, for all the DC animated films, this one is high ranking on my list. Literally, it's that good. You have a phenomenal cast, and you have there we go. A phenomenal cast brought together by Andrea Romano. I love her to death. She's awesome. You have the amazing producers of Sam Register and Bruce Timm. The directors are Chris Berkeley, Lauren Montgomery, and Jay Olivia. Jay Olivia is phenomenal in what he does. And, everybody who brought these characters to life as well. If you are into origin stories, definitely check this out. Even if you don't like comics, origin stories are still awesome as hell to watch. If you aren't into animated, definitely not gonna like this. But me, you know, I love Green Lantern. I love Hal Jordan, and that'll never change. Like, I forget which. I think it was Rebirth. Yeah, Green Lantern Rebirth got me hooked on Hal Jordan. Although, actually, yeah, well, yeah. And then Nathan Fillion doing his voice, that got me hooked more. So every time I read my comics, whenever I get them, I hear Nathan Fillion voicing him, so it's awesome. Um, and that was one of the lasting effects about uh, animated shows back in the day, was that you hear the voice talents over and over and over in your head, and when you go to read the comics, you hear their voice talents at the same time. That was a beautiful thing. Um, I highly recommend this. This is awesome. I highly recommend both these motherfuckers. So let's get into some romance, shall we? So this is Blue Valentine. This is the French cover. You're like, oh, there's a French cover? What? Yes. But the fun part about this, let me open this. There we go. So there is the disc right there. Pop this out. It's a reversible cover. So let me reverse this real quick. Come on, you can do it. One-handed. One-handed. Ah, perfect. So, we have Blue Valentine, a love story. Uncut and Uncensored by Derek Sion France. These special features include deleted scenes, making of Frankie and the Unicorn, and commentary. There is the synopsis on the film. There is the cast involved. Oh, doggy. So, I decided to switch to covers because I like cover switching. And as I found out, a lot of my Blu-rays actually have reversible covers, so that is really fucking awesome. So, Blue Valentine is a phenomenal date night movie with Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams. I watched this once before. Actually, I watched it a couple times in the past. It came on, I think I found it on TV once and enjoyed the hell out of it. Then I wanted to buy it and never got around to it, and then I found it and bought it for cheap. And once in a blue moon, I'll sit back and watch it because it's so good. It is it's an origin. These are both origin stories, basically. Sorry about that. But this is more a birth and it's more of a genesis and destruction of a relationship. Or no, marriage, I should say. Yeah, genesis of a marriage and destruction of a marriage at the same time. I can compare this to the last 5 years just a hair comparison, though, in terms of how it starts out. Like, the relationship in the last 5 years starts out at the end of the relationship, and picks up at the end of it picks up at the beginning of the relationship. Whereas this, alternates back and forth. It goes between past and present. So it's kind of the same, but no musical accompaniment. No, aside from them two dancing and stuff, but that's about it. It's definitely a surreal kind of film. It's very relatable. It's I don't know. I love the hell out of this movie, and I really can't put my foot down on what makes it so good. And it's like, oh yeah, you like seeing her titties and shit. Like, no, it has nothing to do with her being naked in this at all. No, it's the story. It's a damn good story, and it's the way the two of them play off each other, and the way they really come off as an actual couple. Like, you watch it so many times. It's like, oh, another good comparison is watching them two as a couple makes you believe that Richard Gere and Julia Roberts were actually a couple. Yeah, because they've done so many films together and whatnot. But they never dated. At least I don't think they did. But I used to think they were a married couple because they were in so many films together. um, what didn't I like about Blue Valentine? The fact that there's no Blue Valentine in this. I want my money back. No, I ain't gonna do that shit. That's dumb and petty. But seriously, there's no Blue Valentine in this. That's so weird. It'd be like if Green Lantern didn't have any Green Lanterns in it. I want my money back. I was robbed. Yeah, this film deals with, real time shit and real relationship problems and whatnot, from, losing love for each other to raising a child to abortions to jealous exes to losing a pet to zero sex life, struggling with jobs, all etc. It's really good. It's a wholesome, real down to earth kind of film. And I absolutely adore this film. It's one of my favorites. Like, it's really good. Who's my favorite out of this? Definitely Ryan. But then again, I want to go with Michelle too, because both of them, they were both so good at how they, you know, blended together so well. Like, comparing this to The Notebook. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me see. This is more realistic in terms of depth than The Notebook. And yeah, it's just a lot better, honestly. It surprised me at how good this movie turned out to be, and the fact that there was an uncut version. I did not know that, because I'd only seen, what was on demand at the time. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I found out there's an uncut version. So I was like, oh, I gotta have that. So I got that. That was really good. So now for the hard part. Which of these two is the better film? Wow, it's hard. One's about hope, and one is about finding hope in the darkness. Or finding darkness and hope, I guess. Damn, this is really hard. Because I love all my movies for the most part. Shit, I don't know. I want to say GL, because I love GL. I don't know. This is tough. I'd say it's a tie. So, yeah, I would definitely say it's a tie. For this, it's a tie. I can't choose. It's too hard. But yeah, like, the cast involved is phenomenal. I would recommend these so highly to you to watch. Literally. But if you're like super critical and shit about movies and you don't want to watch these. If you don't like the cast involved, if you don't like the cast, directors, premise, colors, vowels, consonants, yeah, you're a loser. Loser! Like, what the fuck are you talking about? 90s kids. I got that joke. else? The producers, the special features. If you don't like any of that shit, you won't enjoy these films. If you do, you will enjoy these films immensely. If you decide to buy these films, this is exactly what they will look like. Literally. Like, no joke. This is what the Blu-ray cases look like. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have... broke the damn thing. Shit. That's one. This one doesn't have a reversible cover. Sadly. That sucks. It'd be nice if they did do that. Most of them they've been doing exclusive steel books for, which is really cool. I like the steel books. They're pretty. But yeah, if you don't like DC comics, you ain't gonna like that. If you do, you will. If you don't like Alliance or the Weinstein Company, I totally understand. Like, even I went when that logo popped up. Yeah. Ain't that some shit though? Like, not trying to get off track, but it is related. Like, it's a bitch. Like, when you look at all these good movies that have come out, and the ones that are tied to the Weinstein Corp company, which is gone now. Thanks a lot, Harvey. Idiot. You know, some of these are kind of, they're kind of ruined. They're not super ruined, but they're kind of tarnished. No, not even tarnished. They have a little itty bitty blemish from what he did. Yeah. So that's just my 2 cents on it. But anyway. So I will be back with another duo. Stay tuned.